cult of HasanAbi. Awesome. This guy's great. Let him cook, you know? All right, let's continue.
Latest on the war in Ukraine and the deadly helicopter crash overnight near the capital. This as the mayor of Kyiv.
We're moving on to updates from Russia and Ukraine.
Warns that critical infrastructure is at serious risk of collapsing. Matt Gutman is on the scene in Ukraine. Good morning, Matt.
Michael, good morning. We're at the site of that building that was destroyed by a Russian missile over the weekend. You can still see those workers behind me. Now, Ukraine says it's investigating the cause of that helicopter crash. What we do know is that it took out the top leadership of the Interior Ministry of this country. It also killed 3 children in that kindergarten where it crashed in that Kyiv suburb. This morning, that devastating helicopter crash outside of Kyiv, a Ukrainian emergency services helicopter slamming into a residential building, which included a kindergarten. In verified video circulating online, you can see jet fuel still burning in the courtyard, and hear the cries for help. The area littered with wreckage, including this rotor impaling a mangled car. Ukraine's Interior Minister, his deputy, and State Secretary on board.
This is a really sad situation. And it is another somber reminder of my anti-helicopter statements. Like, this is just helicopters are devastating, straight up. They are. No, don't pago me. I'm serious. This is 100% serious. Don't ever get on a fucking helicopter.
None survived. They had been flying to what officials called a war hotspot when the helicopter reportedly lost its bearings and slammed into the building. Officials saying 16 people killed, including 3 children in that kindergarten. That as the death toll continues to rise in the Russian missile strike in the city of Dnipro. Now at 45 dead, at least a dozen remain unaccounted for. And in the coldest part of winter, the mayor of Kyiv warning that Russia's near daily onslaught of missile attacks has the country's electrical grid hanging by a thread.
We don't talk about the collapse, but can happen any second, because any second Russian rockets can destroy our critical infrastructure.
We got rare access to a power station in central Ukraine, a frequent target for Russian missile attacks.
Transformer, direct hit?
The coal-powered plant now considered a top-secret location. We go down below into the main plant, which millions rely on for electricity.
The size of this machinery almost defies comprehension, but it's something on this scale that is required to provide power to a city.
The control room like a bunker, protected by sandbags and body armor. That manager saying he needs defensive weapons from the West to keep that plant open. And to that end, we can report this morning that a vast shipment of artillery shells, probably the weapon most used right now by Ukraine, is being sent from a huge American stockpile in Israel to Ukraine. George.
Matt Gutman, thanks. Hi, everyone.
All right, helicopters all the time for work. Your take is correct. Helicopters stay in the air by a miracle. I mean, it's not smart. Not smart at all. I was airlifted once. The crew came back to check on me after I woke up from a coma. They said I was on a helicopter. I told them they should have left me there to die. Fuck helicopters. What? I love your anti